Look, Kramer, if I'm gonna live over there, you gotta take some of this stuff out. I mean, this thing is really freaking me out. I feel like it's gonna come to life in the middle of the night and kill me.
Look, Kramer, if I'm gonna live over there, you gotta take some of this stuff out. I mean, this thing is really freaking me out. I feel like it's gonna come to life in the middle of the night and kill me. Look, Kramer, put the K's together, right? Look, Kramer, if I'm gonna live over there, you gotta take some of this stuff out. Now, some of this stuff. Yeah, they're different. Listen carefully. Some of the stuff. I'll make this. We'll make it yellow, and this one green, yellow. Some of the stuff. Green. Some of this stuff. It's different. Can you hear the difference? I'll do 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Some of the stuff. Some of this 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 stuff. Some of the stuff. Some of this stuff. Some of the stuff. Some of this stuff. Is it different? Yes. Can you hear it? Yes. If you can't, you need to practice saying it. I'll go slow. Some of the schwa. Some of the stuff. The stuff. The stuff. The stuff. Some of this stuff. It's not a schwa. It's actually kind of stressed. Some of this stuff. Some of this stuff. This stuff. The stuff. This stuff. The stuff. This stuff. The stuff. This stuff. The stuff. This stuff. It is different. It is different. We don't hit it this stuff, but we definitely don't make it a schwa. Here it is a schwa. And I've told you guys, one of the biggest problems that students who live in America for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and they still don't sound American. And the biggest problem for those students is the schwa sound. And everybody thinks the schwa sound is easy. Oh yeah, the schwa. Oh, the schwa sound. But no, it's actually not. Okay? And here's a good example. Okay? Anyway, take some of this stuff out. Take some of this stuff out. I mean, this thing, now he stresses this. This thing is really freaking, I think it says freaking, right? Freaking me out. I feel like it's going to come to life in the middle of the night. So, yeah, I understand it's really tough to hear. But again, middle of a night? No, middle of the night. It's always the middle of a night. We could say, syntactically, middle of a night is possible, but middle of the night is what we say. Middle of night? No, the night. Middle of the night. And now we have a stop T. Night and kill me. Night and kill me. Okay, so we've studied that before. It's the T glottal stop N. Okay, like the word mountain, we say mountain. Hitting, we can say hit. And in this case, night and, we can say night. And that's exactly what he does. Night and kill me. Night and kill me. Night and kill me. Night and kill me. 2 times. Look, Kramer, listen to me. If I'm going to live over there in your former apartment, you must take some of this stuff out. You have to remove some of this stuff. I mean, this thing is really freaking me out. It's making me scared. It's scary. I feel like it is going to come to life in the middle of the night and kill me. And Jerry holds up a ventriloquist dummy. So some people might call it a doll, D-O-L-L, but it's not a doll. We call it a dummy. Dummy meaning can't speak. So a ventriloquist, which is a person like this. So I don't have any, I wish I had Parmy. This is the doll. What's your name?
My name is Sam.
Sam?
Yes, my name is Sam.
So Sam's talking, right? I am the ventriloquist. I'm sending my voice into Sam.
And Sam is doing all the talking.
But when I talk, Sam doesn't move his lips. And when I stop moving my lips,
I suddenly start talking.
pretty good, huh? This is the idea. Why does Kramer have a ventriloquist dummy? I don't know. But it is kind of scary. Okay, we had a couple of great questions. The first question was, I'm so glad we switched apartments. Or, I'm so glad we switched the apartments. Oh, yeah, that's really good. It's really interesting. Yeah, this is a tough question. I'm so glad we switched schools, switched cars, switched computers. In this situation, when there's no the, it means you and I exchanged. Okay? So we'll go with computers. I'm so glad we switched computers. My computer, the screen is so small, and I need a big screen, and you have a nice big screen, and you don't need a big screen, so I'm so glad we switched. Thank you. Your computer and my computer, we switched. We exchanged. At least for now. Not necessarily permanent, but right now. Okay? I'm so glad we switched cars. We were driving in a little car, but with the bad weather, I wanted to feel safe, so we switched to a big car. So we have two cars. We have a little car and a big car. Not me. I used to. And I'm glad we switched. We were in the little car, and then we decided to switch to the big car, the little car to the big car for safety. I'm glad we switched cars. I don't need the, because it's mine. So especially when this my and your nuance is strong, we don't necessarily need the. In fact, if we say the, you are basically replacing the with my and your. And it becomes somebody else's. I'm so glad we switched the apartments. So that's kind of an awkward sentence. But what about this? I'm so glad we switched the computers. In our business, we used to have Mac computers. And just recently, we switched every computer to PC. Oh, I'm so glad we switched the computers. Okay? You could say, I'm so glad we switched computers. That's possible. But if we say, I'm so glad we switched the computers, it gives that kind of a distant feeling. And that's basically the difference. So in this type of situation, switched apartments, if there's no the, most likely it's you and me. If it's switched the apartments, then the nuance of you or me or my is not as strong. Okay? In Kramer's sentence, it's very strong, you and me. So that's why there is no the. It's a great question, and it's a really tough one. So I don't know if you... This is going to be tough to figure out. But just keep going. And the, very tough. There's another great question. Come to life and come alive. They're the same. They're the same. However, they can be different. Come to life is more literal. Okay? Come to life. It actually becomes sentient. It's dead. Inanimate. But if it comes to life, it becomes animated. Alive. To come alive is typically a figurative expression. So, for example, I'm using this color. Wow. So I could just use black. You know, I could just make everything black, and it's like kind of boring. But if I change the color, Ooh, hey, now the screen comes alive. Ooh, is it alive? No, it's a figurative expression, meaning it's visually better. It wakes you up, that type of idea. So in this story, is going to come to life or is going to come alive. Both are fine. But in this situation with the color, oh, that color really makes your document come to life. Yeah, we can say that, but really makes your document come alive, I think is more common. So once again, these two expressions are going to be the same. And sometimes if we use them differently, this might be the reason. Come to life is perfect for a literal situation. And come alive is very common in a figurative situation. Okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, good questions, guys.
Look, Kramer, if I'm gonna live over there, you gotta take some of this stuff out. I mean, this thing is really freaking me out. I feel like it's gonna come to life in the middle of the night and kill me.